Hi everybody, this is Gertrude Mache here in Wellington, New Zealand. Today I am talking to yet another best-selling author by the name of Sepia, based in Los Angeles, USA. Sepia, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me, Get Rude.
Now you have published the first of a series of books entitled Coffee and Cream.
Yes.
What is the subtitle of this book and what is the book about?
Coffee and Cream is a series of novellas, 100 pages about. They're short romantic erotic novels that I'm writing that are geared towards black women and men of other races. And the
Okay.
first
And
installment is, uh-huh, I'm sorry.
yeah, carry on.
Yeah, so the first one is Kat and Katrina. Kat is a Asian bodybuilder living in Seattle. He is becoming very popular as a personal trainer to famous celebrities. And Katrina Jones is a photographer that's assigned to take photos of him for an upcoming magazine article. And the sparks fly between them, even though there's mutual irritation in the beginning.
Okay. Wow. What an inspiring story. And what led you down this path to write this particular genre of books?
The reason why I decided to write this genre of books is because I feel that African women, black globally, whether they're American or all over the world, many times in romantic settings are not seen as sexually desirable and passionately pursued by men of other races. Our beauty is many times not celebrated, and I want black women to be seen as women to be desired like any other woman, that their romantic pursuits of men are not limited to men of one race. And there are a lot of things on the market that focus on that. And I wanted to add to that because I think black women should be celebrated. This is not to take away from any other woman of any other race, but I just feel personally as a black woman, we're not celebrated enough as being desirable, beautiful, and sexy. Many times our stories are written where we're in a subservient position. We're mammies, we're maids, we're servants, we're the funny best friend of a leading character, but we're never the center of attention, the center of desire, and that's something that I want to focus on in these books.
Wow. Wow. So how long have you been writing?
I have been writing all my life. Um, I just didn't know I was a writer. Funny enough, believe it
And
or not, I really,
how did you discover that you were one?
when people kept telling me, you should write this down, you should publish this, you should write this down, you should publish this. So I started listening
And then you put
and
pen to
writing it down
paper
and
and got it
publishing.
done.
Yes, I did.
So what is the next in the series? Because I know that people who normally buy one book want to know what's coming next.
Yes, I have a sequel coming out, Coffee and Cream 2, and that is, the name is Mubarak and Jasmine. And this is an May December romance, which is an older woman, younger man. And this storyline is about a black businesswoman whose best friend's nephew falls in love with her. When they first meet, she's 27, he's 13, he has a crush, she thinks he's
Oh,
cute as
wow.
far as little kid goes. But you fast forward 13 years later, he has just sold his company to Google. He is 27 and he has never forgotten Jasmine and he's in hot pursuit of her. And she has apprehensions because of the age difference, but he is determined to win her heart.
And he does.
We shall see.
Now, although your genre is fiction, I am curious to know if any of this is based on some of your own personal life experiences.
Oh, that's one of the reasons why I write is many times we talk about the law of attraction,
Yes.
and many times I write things that may not be in my life, but things I would like to see happen if not in my life and someone else's. The character from my first book is actually based on a real person. I don't know him personally. He is a bodybuilder, but he is in Canada. But he was an inspiration to create this character for my first book. So while the stories are purely fiction, many times I do find inspiration from real life flesh and blood people.
Wow. Wow, this is awesome. So you've actually come out with something completely different, and I'm told that your book is a very quick, fast read, which is
Yes.
awesome. And people can get the book where?
They can get it on Amazon Kindle,
Okay.
and
And have
I'm
you got any
soon,
specials for Christmas?
yes, 99 cents. They're
Okay,
regularly
that's not
2.99.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
So for 99 cents, people can get their hands on this amazing romantic novel. Well, I am really looking forward to talking to you again when you bring out the sequel. What else is
Yes.
in store for you as an author, and what advice would you give other authors who are hesitant to, put themselves out there, other writers who aren't sure that they can actually do it?
This is what came for me. Let me tell you something. I hesitated on writing, putting my stuff in print for about 4 years because I feared criticism, I feared rejection. And this is what I realized. Not everybody's going to like your stuff, but the right people will. And put it out there. Put
And
yourself
see
out there.
what
You never
happens.
know. You never know what will happen. I was very surprised at the positive feedback of my book. In fact, one of my coworkers bought my book and read it, and she said after she was done, she attacked her husband.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was very happy to be attacked. She said, I read your book and I attacked him after he was in trouble in a good way. And I was like, oh, well, that my book hit its mark then. It served its purpose. And I would say for writers who are getting started, just do it. Even if you don't feel like it is your best work, you get better with time.
Yes.
Write from your heart. Don't write what you think people want to hear. Write from your heart. I was able to write this short story because I believed it. I really did. As I said, I don't know the male inspiration personally, but I'm acquainted with him enough to know that he would make a good character for my book. And you have to put it out there, sometimes in blind faith, and just know that the right people are going to like your work. And keep writing is what I would say. Just keep on going.
And
Keep
I
going.
take it writing is also, I mean, not just for the reader, but for the writer, it's a beautiful escape to go into another world that you can actually create yourself, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is what you can rewrite history many times. Like we talked about with the law of attraction, many times my friends have asked me, how do you write it? I write things how I want them to be. I'm not Katrina in this story at all. I'm not a photographer. I don't care for photography. She's purely fiction, but she would be someone I would love to be with. Cat, a black woman who would be with someone like him. Very handsome. He's Asian, tall, muscular, long hair, very warrior-like. Why can't we have those experiences? Why can't those be realities for us? Why can't we write those realities, those fictions to become realities? Why not? Anything's possible.
And anything certainly is possible. Well, thank you so much, Sepia, for coming and sharing this amazing experience that you're having with your writing. And I'd love to catch up with you again when the sequel to this book comes out.
Thank you very much for having me, Gertrude. My
It's an
pleasure.
absolute pleasure. Take care.
You too.